Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric, and today we are going to check out Puyo Puyo Champions on the Nintendo Switch. Yes, there's a brand new Puyo Puyo game. A couple years ago there was Puyo Puyo Tetris, and then Tetris 99 just recently came out, and both have been, pretty good received. So it's very interesting that they are bringing a full-fledged Puyo Puyo game over to North America. So guys, let's go ahead and talk about this game today in today's video. And if you're brand new to the channel, feel free to throw a subscription, and let's go ahead and begin. So Puyo Puyo, guys, it's been kind of like a cult following in North America. To be honest, it's not as big. Like, they've never seemed to want to bring Puyo Puyo games over to North America. First, we had Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which is Puyo Puyo, but it was turned into a Sonic spin-off when it came over to North America so many years ago. Then we had a small nod to it in Sonic Mania not too long ago with a cool little boss fight. And then just recently we had Puyo Puyo Tetris, which I mentioned, and it combined both puzzle games together into one. Now we have Puyo Puyo Champions, which just came out earlier this last week, which is a pretty awesome dedicated Puyo Puyo game. Now, it features solo gameplay and multiplayer and online gameplay. So there's a variety of different options in here. We're going to go ahead and talk briefly about each one. Now, solo mode, there's two different main modes you can do. There's Puyo Puyo Fever and Puyo Puyo 2. Now, Puyo Puyo 2 is basically the standard game where you get these beans, these colored orbs that connect to each other. They're called Puyo Puyos, and the idea is to match 4 of the same color into 4 to eliminate the row. And you're playing against somebody else with Puyo Puyo 2, either a computer opponent or a local co-op opponent or online. The idea is to make chains to get garbage Puyos sent over to the other side and eliminate your opponent as soon as possible. It's pretty standard when it comes to a puzzle game, to be quite honest. And there's different methods and stuff that I've learned the hard way how to play this game, because to be quite honest, I'm not that great. Now, the game is colorful and vibrant. In fact, the graphics, the menus, the characters, everything is basically from Puyo Puyo Tetris. You have these cute little anime characters that have different personalities and stuff, and you have colorful stage designs and different styles of Puyo Puyos that you can get. There's like so many different styles and customization options that you can do in your gaming experience. You can even play against like 3 AI opponents if you don't have anybody to play locally. Now, with local co-op, you can have up to I think 2 players, or maybe even 4 on the same Nintendo Switch, or you can have up to 4 different Nintendo Switches connected wirelessly local. So that's pretty cool. You can have a lot of options for multiplayer gameplay here, and Puyo Puyo is actually a load of fun to play with somebody else. And that brings me to the real highlight, the online, which Sega is really trying to get a community based around the Puyo Puyo community, especially because it's always been a thing that's kind of like not been in North America. So they have a section where you can have broadcasting of different matches and stuff. You could even upload your matches, even solo or multiplayer. Anything that you play with Puyo Puyo, you can actually upload it into Puyo Puyo Broadcast. And then there's ways to friend each other, different options to look at people's stats, and matchmaking type. So there's a huge online variety here for your character. You can custom make the way that your profile looks. You could choose your avatar. Everything like this is designed to develop a community in this game. So I thought that was really neat that they featured all those options and stuff. But to be honest, playing against people worldwide is very difficult. I did not last long at all. Even though, and you know what? I was losing with a smile on my face, because that's what I do. And yeah, so this game was pretty addictive. Even if you're not really good, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to have a blast. It's easy to pick up and play. If you played a puzzle game, you can play Puyo Puyo. I mean, it's not exactly Tetris. It's not exactly columns. It's really has its own standard charm and everything, but it's very easy to figure out, very easy to play, and really addictive, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to show a little bit of gameplay. I'm going to play some of the game for you guys, maybe even show you how bad I suck, and yeah, so let's begin. Alright guys, so we are going to do some Puyo Puyo action. I'm not that great at the game, like I mentioned. I'm going to be completely honest. I do much better at solo than online, but we're going to show a little bit of the game. If you haven't played Puyo Puyo before, it's kind of has a pretty big following in Japan, but in the United States, not so much. It is picking up steam though. A lot of people are happy that some Puyo Puyo games are coming over to North America and people are starting to get into it. Now, if you've played Puyo Puyo Tetris, again, as I mentioned, this is basically Puyo Puyo Tetris without the Tetris. I mean, it's very, very similar to how the gameplay performs on that. So I'm going to show you guys, there's two main modes, Puyo Puyo 2 and Puyo Puyo Fever. So this is Puyo Puyo 2. Just to show you guys, and the idea is to mix and match 4 of the same color in order to eliminate it. And when you do that, when you make some chains, you end up having what are called garbage Puyos that go over to the other side of your player. The idea, I'm starting to pick it up a little bit better, is to try to make these chains happen as much as possible at once, because that really screws up your opponent. Again, I'm not the best at this game, so I'm sure I'm going to be triggering a few people in the comments that are saying, "Oh my god, Eric, you suck at this game. You're not playing it as best as you could." Well, I mean, there is a method behind making these, look, like right here. Chain, chain, 2. Oh, I thought I was going to have a hush, hush, I want you to shine, shine. No, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, as you can see, I might win this round, because look how high that person's amount of Puyos is. So I might actually win this round.
1.
And it's a little bit different than Tetris. I don't know what I would compare it to. As a matter of fact, I feel like it is its own kind of type of puzzle game. Now, I'm not too familiar with it. I'm not that great. Again, when I play online mode, I absolutely get destroyed, which I will show you guys here in a moment, so you guys can get some amusement from my fail. So I won 1 round, and it's typically best out of 3. So yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go back to the main menu, show you guys Puyo Puyo Fever, and both have modes of battle or endurance. So endurance is you keep going. Battle's just against one opponent. You can even set how many computer players you play against. So if you want to play alone and you don't have people to do multiplayer, which multiplayer again is local. You can do local on the same screen, or you can connect up to 4 switches. I'm gonna play against 4 computers just to see how I do. I have not done this, so let's see how it goes. Right? Let's see if I screw it up. So I'm the one on the left, obviously. Player 1.
One.
The idea, yeah, see how I got a garbage Puyo put on top of my thing.
A hero never loses.
The idea is to do that. Look, see, I'm already losing pretty good, but look, the second guy looks like he's having some trouble too. There you go. Look, I just got a good amount of chains there, so I just cleared myself up a little bit, a little 8-bit. So yeah. Continue. And the voice acting is kind of annoying, but you know, people like cutesy little anime voices and stuff. You know, I'm not gonna make her my waifu. So if you get surrounded by blocks like that, whichever ones are touching your chain get eliminated. So you keep in mind. See, I haven't gotten into fever mode yet, but fever mode's actually really fun when you build up your meter. If you build up your meter, see, those 2 people went into fever. Oh my god. See how the battle changes so quickly?
3, 4. Final cross. All right.
Battle definitely changed quite a bit.
2,
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it.
4, 5.
I got
All right.
So yeah,
Why me?
battle's about to be finished right here. Looks like green took it.
3,
So you guys get the general. Oh man, they're still going. Look at that.
6. Mega Grave. You may trust in my power.
So yeah, you get the general idea of that. Now we're gonna go over to online, and there's actually some interesting stuff online. One main thing that I mentioned earlier that they're really trying to build upon this is a community based on the online portion. They really wanted to get like some good Steam and stuff, and a lot of that is done through Puyo Puyo Broadcast, where you can actually upload your solo battles and your online battles, and you can watch other people's. Like, these are all matches that are saved on here. People could broadcast it. You could broadcast your matches to the world. There's a few filters. You know, people could watch them and stuff. And then you can even look up profiles of people and stuff. So it's actually kind of neat. You could send friend requests from this game and everything. You can, you know, see what people are doing. You can upload your match. Like, I could upload that last match that I just did. And these are some of them right here that I've done. But yeah, let's upload the one that I just did. I'm guessing it would have been that one. And you can post it. Just like that, people could see your matches and you can watch them and everything like that. There's also a Puyo League right here. There's free play mode. Puyo League is ranked matches, so that does affect your ranking. You can do certain filters, how to find opponents and stuff like that. So there is a pretty robust online system here. And yeah, again, as I mentioned, it looks like they're building the community with the broadcast stuff and things like that. So it's a lot of fun. Let's greet them. Let's say, nice to meet you. There we go. Let's get ready. And this person looks like they are ranked a little bit below me, so maybe I have a shot. That one time I did play, I got really, really devastated. So let's see what happens, guys. You never know, right? You never, ever know. There we go. So let's do it. I don't have a preference in character, so I'll just pick this fish-looking dude.
Showtime!
And yeah, I'm not too familiar with the characters and plots and everything with this universe. I don't know if there's some kind of like story elements and stuff that carry over from previous editions of Puyo Puyo, but I actually think it's pretty neat. See, I should have saved that up for a chain, but I'm impatient. There we go, I got a chain right there. Oh, look. I'm not doing too bad. Maybe I'll get my first ranked win, guys. That would be epic.
1.
I'm super noob when it comes to Puyo Puyo. So, oh shoot, look at that. That definitely changed the tide of the battle. Let's do that.
1.
And yeah, so you gotta love the 90s sounding Sonic the Hedgehog rock too. Sega always brings it with the music. I think the soundtrack's pretty catchy. Let's do that. I need to figure something out. Keep this guy at bay because I really would like to win. Oh man. Never mind on that. Well, you know what? 8-Bit Eric is not a quitter. So let's keep at it. Oh man, look at that.
Alright!
I totally just did it good.
1.
I like the voices. 1. Number 1. Yappa pie strap match.
1.
That's what it reminds me of. If any of you guys watch Botchamania. Number 1.
1. One.
There we go. Up. One round, guys. Let's see if I can do it again. I just need one more round, and then we're good to go on this. That was a hard-fought battle, you know. That was my first win, technically, but I still have one more round to go. So let's try not to screw it up, shall we? One.
1, 2, la la la.
This game definitely does teach. Oh my goodness, look at that. Were they toying with me the first go round? Cause that ain't cool. There we go.
One.
All right. I'm back. I'm back in the thick of it, guys. I was in trouble for a second. I think I might be. Yep. Oh, goodness. They pwned me that round. Yeah, about that. Alright, final round, guys. It's tied up. Let's see if I can do it. I can do it, put my back into it. I could do it, put your back into it. You can do it, put your back into it. Don't do it, don't do it, not do it now. Good, lick this just like you should. There we go, alright.
One, two, la la la.
Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Really?
One, two.
Alright, I have no idea what they did the first round that I won so good. But now this is war, guys. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. I screwed up. I screwed the pooch. I'm lost. Ah, there you go. So guys, that was multiplayer. So guys, Let's go ahead and finish with some closing thoughts, shall we? Champions is a very awesome game. I'm really glad Sega took the chance to bring this type of puzzle game to North America. It is just digital, so I know that might turn some people away. Who knows? Maybe they might even bring a physical game months later from now. But I actually really enjoyed this game for what it was. It really gave the Puyo Puyo community a chance to have their favorite game represented. So that there's been a lot of people that are always like, come on, why won't they bring this game over to North America? And you know what? The Switch, perfect game for it, especially being able to take it on the go and everything. Puzzle games are a really underrated genre in my opinion. You know, there's some really great ones out there that people didn't get to experience, and Puyo Puyo has unfortunately been one of those that just really hasn't been localized. So yeah, now it's here, and I actually think it is worth taking a look at, guys. So that's it for today's video, guys. Remember, if you're new, feel free to throw a subscription. Don't forget to comment, like, dislike, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Peace out. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description.